My name's Mr. GG, and welcome to part 2 of this series. Yeah, I kind of left this one. My bad. Stretching. Eat. Where we last left off was Izuku's Midoriya's body was rebuilding itself. And same as the heart. Even though I said it was shattered, a couple fragments were close enough to where it started to rebuild itself. So let's cut to the next day. Izuku's Midoriya's body is completely built itself. With his heart in its right place. Now, like I said, the people's families he's going after. If you have forgotten or have not watched the episode 1 or part 1, here they are. Tenya Ida, Bakugo Katsuki, Katsuki Bakugo, Mineta, and Ayama. They're the family who he was going after. Now remember, this is before quirks happened. So, technically, Izuku Midoriya is the first person with a quirk, although he is classified as a monster. And the reason I took so long to make part 2 of this video is because I was currently making an OC for this video. And no, she will not be introduced in this video. Maybe part 3, depending on where I get to. But yeah. Anyway, Ooh, fun. Sorry, it's kind of hot and I've got a headache, so I feel like shit. And yet it's winter. I need a drink of water. So yeah. Sorry. The body's built itself with its heart in place. And the ancestors, these people have gone back to Japan. How Izuku's going to get to Japan? He's going to change into a human form of a human adult. He can change either if he wants to be an adult or a child. But yeah. Anyway. He gets on the plane. And how he gets on the plane? I posed. From the people he was killed, he's kept the money. And he's had some gold in his lair, so he pawn shopped all that. But yeah, anyway. Izuku Midoriya is on the plane heading to Japan. You know, he knows how to speak Japanese, he knows how to speak any language. Remember, he's lived for a very, very long time. But yeah, anyway, so that happens. He lands at Japan, and, well, he is immediately getting to work. So 2 months have passed, and the families have been hearing strange voices and noises and all that. 2 of the family members have begun to realize that the noises sound very familiar. And this is when Mineta and Ayama's great-grandfather comes in. Well, them come in. Because they're having a meeting, all four of them. They say, it can't be. We killed him, didn't we? Yeah. You smashed the hut and buried the body. Yeah. What else were we supposed to do? Nothing. There's nothing else. That kills the Wendigo. No, it doesn't. And Elderlich. Actually, no. Never mind. Yes, I looked at the comments, and yes, I realize that there is a certain planet in America, but not in this universe. So, yeah. Anyway, they begin trying to find out what is following them. What is, well, bringing back unwanted memories. And what they find is not pleasant. They find nothing but dead bodies. And Deku has changed his way of killing. He still uses his claws, but he uses them like knives. And well, or you see all over the place, because he is living in a cave in the forest. And his body has adapted to their climate. So, anyway, back to the cave. In the cave, there are if you're like under the age of fucking 13 and shit, why are you watching my channel? My channel is for like older people. And majority of my people who watch this are adults. But anyway. Or at least I hope you're adults. Not kids pretending to be adults, because that shit's fucking annoying. Anyway, the bodies have bite marks, scratch marks. Well, look like knife marks. Intestines spilling from the bodies. Skin gone. Some bodies are missing limbs and other stuff. Organs are all over the floor. And the walls, and what looks like a stone table. With a few skulls everywhere, and blood dripping from the ceiling and the walls. That is when they hear a familiar voice. One of the dead comrades. Now, they say that's impossible. He's dead. The voice says, "Why did you guys leave me? I died because of yous." And no, that's just the voice I'm making. I could make it like normal voice, but I don't give a shit. Anyway, yeah, so it goes on a rant and everything. But they think it's coming from behind them. It's not, it's coming from in front of them. That is when, well, one of them gets a, claw through the back of his head. As the other three go, "What the fuck?" As they see this figure, the figure of a wendigo, in the corner, in the dark, just staring at them. With his red, beady eyes focused on them. Now, with that happening, they didn't bring their silver swords. And yes, I know I fucked up on the last one. I meant silver swords, not silver bullets. They just bring normal guns with regular bullets. And it's when they realized that this thing didn't die. It rebuilt itself. They cannot kill this thing. No matter what. We have to destroy it. And well, one of the men is dead. This is Ayana's grandfather. And, well, the next one to go is Midoriya. Minetta's grandfather. Who gets pulled into the darkness. Now, I will be changing, I'll be giving him extra skills, because why the fuck not? And I don't want it to fully, I know, I didn't say I'm gonna follow the complete powers it's got, but anyway. And yeah, he gets dragged away. And all you hear is him screaming, "No! No, let me go! Please don't kill me! And all you hear is a crunch. His skull has been, well, stepped on and destroyed. That is when you hear this terrifying screech of the wendigo. That name's saying, "You shall pay for ending my life. Worthless humans. All humans are nothing but food to me. They are prey. They exist for us monsters to feed on. And I am only one and I seem so that I am the only monster left in this world. All of you guys shall be my food. All the human race is my food." When that happens, another one dies. Another one of the men. This will be Bakugo's grandfather. He gets his arms and legs ripped off. He gets scratched through, his stomach gets scratched with his guts spilling out. And him screaming out in pain, saying, "End it. Just end it. Kill me. You fucking piece of shit. You're nothing more than a monster. A monster for us to kill. If we can't, our children will. If they can't, our grandchildren will. And none shall rest till you're fucking dead." And then you hear another loud crunch as Izuku Midoriya has bitten down on his head. And all you hear is a crunch, crunch, crunch as Izuku is munching on his skull. Now the last one, Tenya Iida's grandfather, is halfway out of the cave. But little does he know, it is nightfall. And well, in the cave, there's a little property to it. You spend too much time in the cave, it can turn to day, or it can turn to night. The reason Izuku Midoriya lives there is because he's made Japan his new hunting grounds. And no human shall be safe. No matter what, he will always... Oh, shit. Sorry. And no matter what, he will always get his meal. As Tenya Ida's grandfather does make it out the cave. But, unfortunately for him, it is nightfall. And Zuko's already attuned to the forest around him. So Zuko uses an echo. And this is the echo of Tenya Ida's wife. Now, he did not kill the woman. Because remember, I want the bloodline to continue. But he did realize her and start copying her, mimicking her voice. And she says, help me, let's say John. Help me, John, please. Where are you? As he immediately gets alarmed, saying, Mary, where are you? Why are you in the forest? And Izuku's still mimicking her voice, saying, help me, John, help me, I'm over here. And little two is a veil. Izuku is actually behind him in the trees. And when he's underneath Izuku drops down, killing him by ripping out his heart, crushing it. And then, began to drag his body to the cave. Now let's do a little time skip. Let's do time skip to the first All for One and All Might fight. Now it's been a couple centuries now. Quirks are showing up, and Izuku has evolved from magical knowledge to quirk knowledge. And whenever there's a new quirk made, or introduced into the world, he begins to study it. And he's quite vast in the knowledge now. And what helps is... Oh my god, fuck off. Hold on. I'm gonna stop this for a second. Sorry about that. They're fighting, so... recording's gonna be a pain in the fucking ass. Where was I at? Yeah, what helps is that rumors of a monster living out in the woods have piqued a few interesters and quite a few investigations for, did I say doing time skip to when the first fight between All Might and that? Yeah, anyway. Like I said, it's been... I'm all fucking turned around. Fuck! I hate this when it happens. Yeah, I was explaining what happened during those thousands of years. Or a couple of 100 years or so. Nah, fuck it, 1,000. Yeah, rumors of a monster lurking in the woods, eating people, and all that. This has piqued the interest of a few monster hunters, and, these monster hunters aren't as good, or even close as good, as the Tokiyami, Ida Bakugo, whatever Minato's last name is, and Oyama's last name, families are. Now, they've been trying to kill this beast for generations, as they know he's the only monster left. But little to their dismay, or little to their knowledge, monsters have been hiding and waiting. But they have kept knowledge of a monster that hasn't been killing these monster hunters. Those who would kill them on sight just because they are different. And these monsters aren't very well taken to society Deku can hide in the normal mortal world as he please, because he is a shapeshifter after all. He can change his form, but he will always look like this: red eyes, pale skin, and green hair. Yeah. 1000s of years have gone by and Izuku has been eating quite well. Killing these monster hunters, these police and hitchhikers. People who think that if they get a close enough look on this beast, that they might be able to kill it or capture it. Now, there are a few photos of Izuku walking around in the forest. Knowing that they have cameras, he lets them take pictures and run away. Because in his mind, the more knowledge and people that come, the more food he can eat. And the Wendigo's hunger never stations, never stops. They're a hungry species and shall always be hungry, no matter what. Now let's cut to the first fight between All Might and All For One. All For One has caught wind of this monster, legends, myths, and well, he's stupid enough to go looking for this beast. This is the first time All For One is introduced in the story, when he has been getting quirks and all that. Basically, the first time he gave his brother a quirk. So that type of quirk. No, around that time. So that's like 150 years ago or something. Yeah. Anyway, sorry about that. He's heard rumors, myths, stories, and legends of this monster. As he goes to the monster hunter families, seeking their knowledge, they give the knowledge up unwillingly. Well, willingly. Little to their dismay that they think, oh, he probably just wants to go out and kill them. Now, they've got quirks, so don't worry. They've all got their original quirks. I'm gonna make their quirks semi-stronger, because, it's been in the family for generations. So Bakugo's quirk will be a whole lot stronger than in canon, but, won't matter. Won't matter at all. Also, how do you like me using this voice for this kind of what if? It's more of a calming, sadistic, more of a calming, terrifying voice. Oh god, it's so fucking hot. Anyway, fucking hell, what the fuck? Anyway, All For One has gotten the knowledge of this monster. They've been trying everything, but one certain thing is that silver always hurts it, but they don't know why. And they never made silver bullets because, they ain't fucking smart. They're still using silver, swords and shit. Anyway. So, basically, in their house there's a whole lot of silver swords and shit. Yeah. As All For One goes looking for this creature, Izuku already knows he's in the forest. As soon as it puts one foot into the forest, he already knows that someone's in his turf. Some more food. Someone stupid enough to enter this time of night. Now, everyone just thinks this is a type of quirk that he can take. Well, Isn't he gonna be surely wrong? As Izuku mimics a voice, this catching all for one's attention going. I'm guessing you're the monster because I don't see anyone else in this forest. As Izuku comes out in his human form, says, "Oh, sir, what are you doing in this forest? Don't you know there's a monster about?" As Orphan's like, "Sorry, I thought you were the monster." As Izuku just scaredly giggles, going, "No, sir. I live in this forest, actually. With the monster. He kind of leaves us alone because we've been here the longest, and he doesn't really see any reason to attack us. It's intruders like you he likes to eat. So please, sir, leave before he shows." As Izuku walks away, smirking. All for one doesn't take the kid's advice, and well, proceeds to walk in further. Izuku's already disappeared in the fog. As all for one yells, "Kid, come here, I wish to talk more." What? Where did he go? As Izuku jumps down from the tree, says, "You should have taken my advice, mortal." As all for one reaches out with his hand, prepared to take the quirk. Like I said, it's not a quirk. He grabs Izuku and then says, "What? I can't take your quirk." As Izuku chuckles and says, "Oh no, boy. No. This isn't a quirk. I'm a supernatural being that's lived on this earth far longer than you, human. All humans are food to me. And you look absolutely delicious." As Orphan says, wait, I'm not here to fight. I want your help." As Izuku says, "Why should I help a mortal like you?" And like I said, as he grabs All for One's neck, brings him in close with his skull head, saying, "All humans are food." As All for One says, "Yes, I know, but people with quirks are being suppressed by people with non-quirks." As he says, "I know what quirks are. The Monster Hunter family have been after me for centuries, and only now have they been trained and they've gotten quirks. They think they might have an edge over me." Oh, well, surely they are wrong. In knowing them, they are probably right behind you. As he feels another 4 presences in the forest, and he says, "It's meal time." As All for One says, "Wait, I wish to talk to you more." As he says, "Not now, mortal. It's my time to hunt and eat. I shall drop you off in my cave. Do not leave. Do not touch the bodies that are there." As he throws All for One into a cave. His cave. All for One takes his advice and not leaves. It's a short time after, all you hear are screams and gunshots. Orphan seeing Tenya Eater's one of Tenya Eater's great grandfathers coming in, and Izuku throwing his body in, saying, "Do not touch that body. I shall clean it later." Human. It says, "Alright." And then a minute later, the other 3 bodies end up coming in. As he chucks them down, one barely alive, saying, "Sir, run, he's gonna kill." As you hear a crunch, Izuku steps on his skull, breaking it. As he says, "That's enough out of you, family of, Katsuki, family of the Bakugos. Should kill you all now, but each generation I get more food, so I got no problem with it." As Izuku starts cleaning the bodies, he's ripping off their skin and taking out their organs, draining them of blood. As he drinks the blood, he goes to hand some to All For One, and All For One says, "I can't, mixing blood with my kind of blood is very bad." As he says, "Mortal enmity, right? You guys cannot have blood, can you?" That's my Discord server, by the way. To be honest, I never really got the human anatomy, but I do know it. And I know these quirks. I started to come by. They interest me. But anyway, let's cut to them making a deal. Fucking hell. Why do people want to talk now? That's bullshit. Anyway, sorry about that. I'm fucking annoyed. But anyway. Fucking hell. Sorry for that pause. I was reading something. I'm getting annoyed. More annoyed than what I was beforehand, but yeah. All For One makes a deal with Izuku Midoriya. Him saying, "If you help me with this war I'm about to do, you can have all the dead bodies you want. People with or people without quirks. But they have to be dead." As Izuku says, "Taking all the fun. I do prefer fresh bodies, but very well. Human." As All For One says, right, you cannot say human and all that. I want these guys to think that you have a very terrifying quirk. As he says, "It does not matter. There are legends about me already. So what does it matter if I classify this as a quirk? I am a monster and I'm proud to be one." As All For One says, "Yes, I know, but it won't be wise to show the world that there are monsters in this world." As Izuku Midoriya has a little flashback to a couple months ago. And there are monsters starting to show up. Werewolves, vampires, the undead, think of any type of monster, and yeah, it's coming out of hiding. Izuku Midoriya is very intrigued why monsters are starting now to come out. As one of them, as all the head leaders for each monster clan and type come up to Izuku Midoriya, saying, "Can you understand us?" As he transforms and says, "Haven't seen any of your kind in a very long time." As they realize what they're talking to. They're talking to a one-of-a-kind type monster. A monster that cannot die. A monster that is an endless hunger. As a vampire leader clan, one of the leaders say, You're my name, technically, is Izuku. My monster, what type of monster I am? I am the wendigo. The only one of my species. And all of you have been gone a very long time. I'm surprised to see any of you alive, actually, considering the 4 monster clan hunters families are still around. I keep around for food. But anyway, let's get back to the war. The war between quirks and non-quirks. Taking a drink. Got a big bottle of water. By the bottle, I mean 800 milliliters bottle. Anyway, let's get back to the war. The war between quirks and non-quirk users is a very bloody and messy one. Monsters of all kinds are staying out of this battle because they'd rather let the wendigo have his fun. Because they know if they get in his way, they will die. As this war goes on, the quirks win the war. And laws that are in place for people with quirks now. As everyone still becomes a villain. As he gets multiple, and I mean multiple healing quirks, just to be close to immortality. And Izuku, going back to his forest, living in his cave, eating anyone who's stupid enough to come in. Come and disturb his forest. As of now, he shares his forest with the vampires and werewolves and all kinds of monsters, but they live in different areas. As they know that this is his turf and they shall respect it. As I must say, one day, a werewolf, a vampire, start thinking they're top dog. And they're stronger than this wendigo. As they go and attack his lair, all they see are his bodies everywhere. Bones, skulls, bodies hanging from ceilings, on the walls, blood everywhere. Some fresh, some old. As they see Izuku Midoriya sleeping. As they go and attack him, they were changing his form to become a wolf. And the vampire lunging at him. It wakes him up. And well, he kills him. No mercy. As he goes to the head of vampire and werewolf, saying, "Your children thought they could kill me." As he brings 2 heads up, saying,
They were wrong. Keep your children in check. And next time this happens, I will kill you all and eat your flesh, insides, and other delectables.
As they all gulp, saying, "Yes, sir." Let's cut to the first fight between All For One and All Might, with Nana Shimura in it. Izuku Midoriya is out in the city, going to visit an old friend. This old friend being All For One. He says, "All For One, how are you?" As All For One is surprised to see him again, saying, "I'm surprised to see you. I thought you would have died. I am immortal. I cannot die." He says, right, yeah. Anyway. They're having a talk. And, well, I find out that Izuku was followed. Not knowing Izuku was followed, but he was followed by some heroes. And this is the battle between Nana Shimura and, well, the others as well. That's KB. He's actually releasing a video for once. Oh my god. Subnautica. This is when Nana Shimura burst down the door. Sorry about that, I'm talking to them on my iPad. I just told them I'm in the middle of recording, so I can't really talk right now. And, breaks down the door with all might. And, well, All Might in his young form, in his prime, he sees a man. He sees All For One. And this child, not child, this adult, well, All For One says, "My friend, may I have your help in dealing with these heroes?" As he says, "I could use some meat. I'm running low. People are beginning to stay away from my forest. And I am quite hungry." So he transforms into his wendigo form. And, well, start tearing these people apart. And, well, when he strikes them and everything, for some reason their bodies disappear. And, well, immediately goes to his cave, ready
for, well, to be eaten. As he's still fighting, All For One is fighting Nana Shimura, and well, losing, but Izuku Midoriya has hidden himself in the shadows and now begins to creep and crawl and let out a terrifying scream. And well, this shakes both heroes to the core. This is when Nana Shimura gets a claw, well, a hand, through her back. And through his chest, and through her chest. As well, All Might yells, "No!" as all he sees is this monster with his hand through her chest and through her body. As he pulls his hand out and her body falls to the ground with a loud I'm not good at making sound effects, I'm sorry. Crunch and, well, a massive splat. As this is when All Might gets his injury. And, well, All For One is maniacally laughing as Nana Shimura's body disappears into his cave. And, well, All For One laying on the ground. This is when Izuku Midoriya comes up and finishes the job, killing All Might, making sure All For One for All, is no longer in the picture. He just killed All Might for food. That's really about it. As his body transfers into, well, his cave. So this is where I'm going to end it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and see you next time. Bye.